Okay, today let's see how to sketch trigonometric graph which has several transformations, right? So let's see example like this, y equals 4 sine 2x plus pi over 6 plus 2, right? This type of transformation, okay? So it is basically sine graph, transformation of sine graph. So in order to do this sketching, you're supposed to have knowledge of sine graph, y equals sine x, right? So if I just draw a sine curve, you know how sine curve is. Maximum value of sine curve is +1. Minimum value of sine curve is -1. And period is 2 pi. Period is 2 pi. So this is pi over 2. Here pi. Here 3 pi over 2. And here 2 pi. Right? So this is the original sine graph. It means y equals sine x. So several transformations have been applied uh, to this equation. So you can see this 4, it is outside of the function as a multiplication, which means vertical stretch by a scale factor 4, right? A scale factor 4. And then this plus 2, what you can say about this plus 2, it is vertical shift by 2 units upwards. And this 2, what it says, it is inside the function just before the x, which means horizontal stretch by scale factor half. Scale factor half. So reciprocal of this one, always the scale factor is the reciprocal of this one. And this is pi over 6. It is addition. It is horizontal shift, right? Horizontal shift. So how many transformations are there? 4 transformations basically. So then, in order to calculate this one, you need to find out some important figures, right? Number one, maximum and minimum value. Maximum and minimum value of the function. So you know that y equals sine x. The sine graph has maximum value +1 and minimum value -1. So then I can write the range of the sine curve -1 less than or equal y less than or equal +1, right? So if you're going to apply this 4, which is +4 means vertical stretch, right? So what happened is that all the y values be multiplied by 4, right? So then -1 become -4 and +1 become +4, right? And further, there is another vertical transformation, which is vertical shift by 2 units upward, then -4 plus 2 less than y 4 plus 2. So then it's going to be -4 plus 2 means -2 less than y less than or equal 6, right? Clear? So then now this is the range of the graph which you gonna sketch, right? So minimum value is minus 2, maximum value is plus 6. Clear? Right. Okay. I write over here the minimum value is minus 2 and the maximum value is plus 6. So that is the first thing to be obtained, right? Okay. Now, now you know the min and max. To sketch, you're supposed to know any particular point to start, right? So that is called starting point, right? Starting point. So starting point can be worked out by the means of maximum or minimum values, right? So here maximum value is plus 6. So I would rather do in this way. So maximum y value is plus 6. So now my target is to find out the x value when maximum y value happens, right? Okay. If I write the equation for sine 2x plus pi over 6 plus 2 equals y, right? For sine 2x plus pi over 6 plus 2 equals, instead of y, I substitute the maximum y value, okay, 6, right? The idea is to get one reference point to start. So then this 2 goes to this side, becomes 4, and divide by 4, it means 1. So sine 2x plus pi over 6 equals 1, right? Equals 1. So you clear, no? Plus 2 goes to this side, becomes minus 2. So then it is 4. 4 divided by 4 means 1. Okay. So I can write sine 2x plus pi over 6 equals 1. So 2x plus pi over 6 means sine inverse 1. You see the graph, right? Sine inverse 1 means how much? Pi over 2. You see, this x value occurs in here, right? 1. So this is the y value. So sine inverse 1 means pi over 2. So therefore, this is pi over 2. So 2x equals pi over 2 minus pi over 6. So common factor 6, 3 pi minus pi equals 2x. Okay, 3 pi minus pi means 2 pi. 2 pi minus 6 equals 2x. Divide by 2, right? It is 2 pi over 12, which means pi over 6, right? Pi over 6. So now starting point already calculated. I would like to start this graph from x value pi over 6 and y value the maximum 6. Right? Okay. Now two things already done. We already obtained the minimum value and the maximum value and the place to start. Place to start. Okay. But by knowing only these two would not be sufficient because you might know, you have to know how it oscillates, right? How it oscillates about the oscillation axis, right? How to find out those kind of things. Now, as a third point, we have to find out 1/4 of the period, right? What it is. Now you see, this sine graph, Sine graph, period of sine graph is 2 pi. How much the period of time sine graph? 2 pi. What do you mean by period? Period means the time or the value of x-axis where one oscillation happens, right? One oscillation. So one oscillation means goes to this side and goes to this side. So one oscillation happens during the period of 2 pi, right? What is this one-fourth of the period? Why it is significant? Because you see, if you say this is one oscillation or one period, if you go from here to here, it means one-fourth of the period. I think everybody can understand. This is one-fourth of the period. During one-fourth of the period, so it comes to the maximum value. And then during next one-fourth of the period, it comes to the axis of oscillation, right? And again, after one-fourth of the period, it goes to the lowest point and then come back like this. So then one-fourth makes sense, right? One-fourth of the period. So we need one-fourth of the period. Okay, now we have to calculate the one-fourth of the period of the graph, which you're gonna sketch. The y equals sine x, I mean, I said original sine curve, right? Original sine curve, right? This is the sine curve, right? Sine curve has the period of 2 pi. Sine curve has period of 2 pi. How period change in this graph? Period change because of this fact, the 2. I told you, this is the one which give horizontal stretch, right? In this case, this is the horizontal stretch. If it is 2 here, horizontal stretch will be done by reciprocal of that, which means half of that. So scale factor is half, which means it's going to be compressed. Okay. So y equals sin x gives period 2 pi. Okay. Y equals sin x gives period 2 pi. Now here, since scale factor is half, this 2 pi period gonna be half. So then it is pi. So the period of the graph which you going to sketch is pi. But in this case, we concern one-fourth of the period, not the period. So this is the period. So we need one-fourth of the period. One-fourth of the period is pi over 4. One-fourth of the period is pi over 4. So then third thing also obtained one-fourth of the period, right? One-fourth of the period. So it is easy to draw when you uh, work out these values because you know that after one-fourth of period, it goes to maximum and then comes back to the axis. And after one-fourth again go to the minimum and come back to the axis. So it's so easy to draw. Okay. Right. Now let's start to draw this. This is x-axis and I take this is the y-axis. y-axis and x-axis. Maximum value 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minimum value minus 2. Minimum value minus 2. And next important thing is we have to draw the axis of oscillation, right? So how do you get that? By concerning the symmetry. So here to here is 6, here to here 2. 6 plus 2 is 8 divided by 2, right? So then it is 4. So 4 units below the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then this is the axis of oscillation, right? And this minus 2 means the minimum value. And 6 here 5, 4, 3, 2. So this value is 2. Okay. Now we know where to start, maximum, minimums, and all. But another important thing have to be known. That is, how would you mark the x-axis, right? How would you divide the x-axis, right? The divisions of the x-axis. There is easy way to do that. We concern 1/4 of the period and the starting x value. In this case, 1/4 of the period is pi over 4. And x value of the commencing point is 5 over 6. Pi over 4 means 45 degrees. Pi over 6 means 30 degrees. Now, by concerning these two, you're going to have highest common factor of 45 and 30. Highest common factor of 45 and 30, right? So you know it's basics, right? It is 15 degrees. 15 degrees. So you can divide the x-axis in 15, 15, 15, 15, 15 likewise, right? So here, this is the x-axis, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, and the negative axis as well, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, likewise. Okay. Now, where to start? X value is pi over 6. Pi over 6 means 30 degrees, no? So then 15, 15, 30. So here, pi over 6. When x is pi over 6, y value is how much? Y value is how much? 6. So first coordinate is over there. Now, what is the 1/4 of the period? 1/4 of the period is pi over 4. Pi over 4 means how many degrees? 45 degrees, right? 45 degrees. So what is the Importance of this pi over 4, we already explained that importance of pi over 4 means pi over 4 gives idea when it comes back to the axis of oscillation and again to the minimum point, right? Likewise. So then 1/4 of the period means pi over 4, which means 45 degrees. 45 degrees mean how many units? 3 units. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. How much? 3 units. 15, 15, 15. Hurry. 15, 15, 15. So then, when it is pi over 4, 1, 2, 3. So then it comes over here. Again, 1, 2, 3. Then it goes to the minimum value. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. It comes over here. Again, 1, 2, 3. It goes to the maximum. Right. So if I draw, okay. And for the other side, 1, 2, 3. So it comes over here. Again, 1, 2, 3. It goes to minimum. Again, 1, 2, 3. It comes to here. 1, 2, 3. It goes to maximum. Likewise. So this is the graph of y equals 4 sine 2x plus pi over 6 plus 2. Okay, so you can mark the significant x values over here. And by applying when x equals 0, how much y, you can find out this value as well, right? When x equals 0, when x equals 0, how much y? So then you can find out this value as well, right? So this is how to work out the sketching of trigonometric graphs when you have several combinations together. Okay, right. Hope you understand.